Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and we today have learned with Magnificent Mavens that Konami is not done screwing over Europe. You know, they used to get more delays than us, they used to get no Shonen Jump cards over there. For example, Link Karibo wasn't actually in Europe until like a year and a half or two later. They had to get it in a structure deck, whereas we in NA were able to get it through Shonen Jump. Same with other cards like Summon, Sork, and all that. And, you know, we thought that Europe has bared the worst when it came to Konami and how they get treated. But today we learned that's not true, because for Magnificent Mavens, while NA, aka, you know, English countries, you know, North America, all that, get secret rare pharaohs, Europe gets ultra rare pharaohs. And that's just comedy to me. That's actually funny to me. Konami never ceases to amaze me, and I mean that in a bad way. I almost always mean that in a bad way. But we're gonna get right into this because you guys have been asking me for what I think about Mama for a while now. So before we get into it, if you guys could smash that like button and subscribe, that would be great. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members and those who choose to support me. You guys help the channel going. And if you guys want me to go over any cards or alert me of any buyouts, let me know in the comment section below. I love to go over your guys' suggestions. And hey, I don't know everything that's bought out. And we're going to get right into it. So secret rares here are 390, but we only have like 6-7 listings here. So kind of iffy on these listings, to be honest with you here. Then you have the Elemental Hero Neos Ultra 185. You have the Seal of Orichalcos, which I'm going to be honest, I'm really happy they give this a higher rarity. 170 for the secret. Blackluster Soldier, secret rare. This is about 100, what, 30? 150 going up to 170. I'd rather have a CR personally. If you guys don't know how I feel about Pharaoh's rares, I'm going to be honest with you guys and keep it a buck. I don't like these at all. You know, compared to how we have Ultis, Prismatics, Starlights, CRs, and some other special rarities, this just doesn't do anything for me. You have Talents here at 175. Roller for 165. Let me tell you this. If you pull this one, just go get sell this and just go get a CR. That's what I would do. Change Your Heart at 166. I mean, cute. Gravekeeper's Trap as an Ultra, 247 over here. The Crystal Bond, which I've actually seen this in person, doesn't look bad. I'll say that. 105 right over here. You got the Gold Sark Ultra. You got one Ultra for 130, then 500. So when it comes to these, you know, Pharaoh's rares in general, do not buy any of these. And if you have these and you're kind of wondering what to do with it, just get rid of it, because these are going to be coming crashing hard within the next week or two. Now, the set in general, which is actually kind of funny to me, is actually not that pricey. And I told people, hey, you know, pre-sales are usually ridiculous. And I didn't go over Magnificent Mavens because the pre-sales were ridiculous. I said, look, you could get cheaper cores elsewhere if you want them, but I would wait till a set drops. Well, Evenly Matches, $15. If you got these at 10, which this was the one pre-sale set at 10 was fine. I think that you made some money. Even at 15, the card is so needed right now. That's not even funny. I saw this at 20 listings yesterday. I know it was at like 15 listings, right? Players really need this card. Like, if this card was somehow short print, I don't even want to know how bad this would be. Triple Tactic Talents here, $12.50. A lot of people like this card and like playing it, which I don't blame them. I actually think that if you're playing a going second deck, or seeing how every single deck that is, you know, is doing something on your turn, you know, like Tier Limit, Shizu, right? Runic, right? A lot of decks right now are playing on your turn. You might, and using a monster effect, you might as well just run this for the +1. You know, cards just crazy. Then you have the actual Shizu cards, and they're not as expensive as people thought. If you paid 300 for a core, too bad. You lost a lot of money here. 10 for your Keld. Like, Agio's about 10. Lightning Storm's about 9 here. So pretty good for a Lightning Storm, honestly. Imprim's about 7.5 here. So, you know, pretty good overall here. Could this card go up a little higher? I think so. Then you have, what else here do you have? You have your Keldos at 6s, and then you have your Blackluster Soldiers at 5s. I told people I think $4 or $5 is fine for this card. It could go a little further down, could go a little further up. I think 4 to 5 is very fair. So if you want to grab this on a pre-sale for $5 because places were, that's okay. Looks like it's a solid $5 card. You know, I was seeing this earlier at around 3 something, but people do like the Blackluster Solar. Then you have the Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage. Now, I didn't see this being above $10, and yeah, it's like 5. Then you have Madara here at about 4. So if you got your Shizu core for $300, congratulations, you wasted your money. I hate to say it, but yeah, then you have skill drains here at $5. I thought $5 was fine for a skill drain. Honestly, I expected these to be around 8, 9, but I think on pre-sale they were like 15 or something ridiculous. Humphrey's Feather Duster, the alternate art right over here. These are about $4 here. I love this artwork, honestly. I was hoping this would go down to 2.5. This is a good card to pick up. Same with Apollosa here at around $4. People aren't pulling too many of these that I've seen compared to like Change of Heart, which is really odd. So if you want your Apollosis, 4 is not bad. Moye's at about $3. That's very fair. Emergence at about $3. Toads at like 2. That's very fair. Change of Heart at about 2. Goes in about 2. And about $1, $1.50 here for your Eyes Restrict. Not bad. Ice Dragon's Prison, not a bad card if you want to get your set for like $3, $4 here. Incredible Ecclesia is about $1. I would just get the secrets from the tin. I wouldn't bother with this Ultra at all. Boros Swords at $1.15, very cheap. Abyss Dragons at $1. This is a very good pickup. However, with 126 listings and probably getting even more listings, I want to see how further this card could go down. Will the secondary market put this to 50 cents? Or will it hold around $1? Who knows? But this is a card that you're going to want to pick up. Even if you pick it up after this video, I still think this card could go $3, $4 in the future. Maybe even more. Blacklusters are at $1. Chiaxus are about $1. $1 for Intis. Very cheap for Intis, actually. Widow Anchors are about $1. Chaos Hunters are $1. Very nice to get a holographic that isn't a ton of money here. And the rest of the set is kind of just bulk. A lot of decent penny stocks, honestly. Like, I can't wait to get bulk from this set from people, to be honest with you here, because the bulk is crazy. On the Instant Fusion, I just feel like they want to reprint this one more time before they ban it. I think this is going to get banned for Kikalo, saying it right here. Secret Village with an Ultra was very nice. Pendulum Calls, I told people, hey, this is going to go around to 50 cents when I made my 5 cards to get from Magnificent Mavens. Here it is at roughly 40, 50 cents here. But yeah, 50 cents going up to 75 cents. You guys get the point. If you want to grab these at 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents, very good card to grab. It will take a while for this card to go up, but it is a very good penny stock. Rest of this is kind of bulk. I'll go over Mama and some more investments later on. Assault Blackwing, Riker, the Rain Shower. By the way, I have to say though, Mama crashed harder than the stock market. I mean, this set, you know, single-wise, all the way, you know. If you get a box of this, you're not making your money. Not even close. Assault Blackwing, Riker, the Rain Shower, Ultimate Rare. I told people to get this first edition at around $11, $12 because of Darkwing Blast. And I want to go back over it. First editions here are about $23 for your near mints here. You have a few copies left until they go up to the Phantom Knights of Shade Brigadine right over here as a gold rare. By the way, I want to say that Premium Gold, Infinite Gold had some nice gold rares, this being one of them. This just really brings out the dark texture of the card. Right over here, these are about $6.50 going up to $7.50 over here. And I highly suggest you guys who want to take a risk investing, grab these right now. The reason being is because we are getting a Trap Tricks structure deck in the TCG. And this card is a trap card that you could activate going first, because if you have no trap cards in your graveyard, you could activate this card the turn it was set as a level 4. Now what this does is it triggers Trap Trick Sarah. And Trap Trick Sarah is going to get you advantages when you activate a Trap Tricks monster effect and a trap effect. And if you're able to special summon a Trap Tricks with this card, you can go into something called Time Thief Redoer. And this card is a great interruption when it comes to Trap Tricks, because as you know, you're going to have a monster, and usually when you make Time Thief Redoer, it has 2 monsters, with it being able to attach a card on top of your opponent's deck. If it's a spell, it's a draw. If it's a trap, it's a bounce. But with Trap Tricks, you overlay this card with your Trap Tricks monster, and you're able to have a trap and a monster, meaning that when your opponent goes, including your back row and wherever you were able to set up as well, you get to place a face-up card your opponent controls on top of the deck. And let's be honest here, for the most part, you'll be bouncing a monster. However, with Runic running around right now, I think that maybe when we get the Trap Trick Structure deck, some of this face-up card might be really good to bounce so they don't get +3, all that. Very, very good card. If you're able to get a spell during the standby phase as well, hey, you get a free +1 as well. So you get all 3 effects, which is great. Now, you do have commons available to you, and when we get the Trap Trick Structure deck, there is a high possibility we may get a reprint of this card because Konami's been killing it with the structure decks. You know, I give credit where credit is due, and they might put this even as a super rare. But I don't think these golds are really going to drop. You know, I thought this would possibly be in Mama as an ultra rare, but I thought Blackwing cards were going to be in Mama because they released Darkwing Blast, but we didn't see a single Blackwing card in there, so who knows, man? Who knows? Speaking of Phantom Knights, we have Torn Skills over here for about $4 over here. This card and Phantom Knights in general is a great deck, especially for casual play, and could come back in the format. The issue is we're kind of facing a borderline tier 0 format where if you're not playing that deck or a deck that counters it or a deck specifically made to go against that deck, you're not going to have a fun time. $4 over here, if you go verified near mint, you got 61 listings going up to about $5 here. This card will eventually go up further and further. I have this on 5 cards out in your trade binder for about a $3 card. And right now, went up about $1. It's a slow grind. They did spike to about 5, but went back down. Then you have the Silent Boots over here, a card that was originally $12 to $14 when Phantom Knights were seeing a lot of play. They can't really be played against Dragon Link. That is one of the deck's big weaknesses. So if Dragon Link is in the format, Phantom Knights usually aren't. If Dragon Link is not in the format, it's not a tier 0 format, I think Phantom Knights are a great contender. $2 here. $3. I mean, you got 2 lightly played here for about, $3 for most, so like $150. That's not awful. $3 here. Not bad to grab these. This is a 3 of, by the way. Then you have Ancient Cloak here. This card was more close to around $7, $8 when Phantom Knights were closer to their prime about a year ago. When this card came out, I forgot how much this card was, but it was something crazy. $2 here for your Ancient Cloaks. And then you have your Fog Blades here. A card that is used a bit outside of Phantom Knights as well. Since it's somewhat like a modern day Fiendish Chain, that you have about $3 over here. So not too bad overall. The card is also searchable with Rusty, so they're able to set up this interruption. Then you have Shatra Unicorn. I'm not going to go over this card for too long. All I'm going to say is I told people to get this at 6 to 8. Now it's about $16 for verified. I mean, you have one here quickly for 14, which is nice, but $16 roughly for your unicorns. Then you have your Fenrirs over here, which were $40 on pre-sale. Right now they're about $60. In fact, if I go to verify, because I want to kind of cut the crap here, 60, 65, 66. If you pull this out of your box, congratulations, you made your box back. I mean, it's tier 1. What can you say? Do I think this is I kind of wish this was a secret rare, I'll be honest with you. People might say, oh, but then it will be harder to get. I mean, honestly, I don't like having a $60, $65 ultra rare. If this was a secret rare, it wouldn't be too much more. Then you have Shangri-Era here. So where someone wants to ask me, hey, is this good for a Penny Stonk? It's 2+7 monsters. During each standby phase, you special summon a Shatri Law monster from your deck, or Shatira, whatever. You can only use the previous effect of this once per turn. Each time a card your opponent owns it possesses is banished face down, which they do. You can choose one unused main monster zone or spell or trap zone. It cannot be used while this monster is face up on the field. If this card on the field would be a sword battle card effect, you could detach a material from this card instead. So you basically sit on this, you special summon, which is really great because you can extend. And then what you're able to do is each time a card is banished face down, you choose an unused monster zone. And this is not what's called a once per turn. So the more you do this, the more zones you can lock. And that's what makes this card busted. I think this deck could be very degenerate, as well as, Shachira over here being actually pretty good as a deck. I think that people could break this card, but as a penny stock, I mean, it's a super from the most recent core set. You're not going to make any money holding these. Now, Sacred Sword of 7 stars is bought out. Commons are $4 for some odd reason. You have Sacred Swords here. Rare. Maximum gold rare is about $2.50, going up to $3 with 31 listings, mind you. In fact, we go near mint and verified here, about $4 here. I mean, going up to the moon. Then you have supers here for about $8.75, $9 for your unlimiteds. First edition OGs are going to be about 12 for lights, 14 for lights. Near mints are about 1640 here. So that's not too bad for these, honestly, but it's not good either. That's what I'm going to say. And then you have mega packs over here. Mega packs are going to be about, well, for lightly played in near mints, because I don't really care about mods, $10 here. You got one here, another one here for about 10, then 14, 13.75 here. You know, going up to about $15, $16 over here for your mega pack supers. At this point, I would just grab supers, OG preferably. Then we have Evil Twins over here. You got Lila as a reprint in Crystal Beast's Revenge, or whatever it's called. I actually want to thank you guys very quickly for the love and support on that video. You know, I'm trying to upload more and more, and I want to give you guys some more variety. I do have a spicy deck profile, and I'm not getting it from another person. It's from me. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it because it's definitely not, I would say, I can't say it's casual because I've won against tier more than I should with this deck, but it's not by any stretch of the means meta. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I also want to say, if I seem a little bit tired or winded, honestly, I had a long day today, but I still didn't want to go 2 days without giving you guys a video. So hopefully you guys are understandable if there's a few more cuts, if, you know, I'm stuttering a little bit more, because I'm just tired and thirsty. $6.50 going up to $8 for this card. Just get it when it's reprinted. You have Kisakil here at about $4 or $5 here. This was used as a Secret Slayer target, and that's why it was originally bought out. Then it crashed down because Secret Slayer is not as relevant in the TCG as it was in the OCG. And then you have Kisakil here. This is not confirmed as a reprint, but it's $18 because people are thinking to themselves, well, Sprite aren't playing this anymore. It's better to play Runic. And I feel like Evil Twin is a great strategy. It's just whenever they're relevant, something very quickly comes by. It's like, oh, well, I could play my Sprite in a better way instead of Evil Twin. Evil Twin got shafted by Sprite twice. So they get cheated on twice. I don't know what they're doing, right? They definitely can't come back after that. This card could be reprinted in Crystal Revenge. I would kind of keep an eye on it personally. I would not. If you guys want to play Evil Twin, I would definitely wait and be very keen on any leaks or news, because if this card is not there, this card is going to shoot right up. Then you have the Evil Twin CRs here, about $51. Not bad for a CR, honestly. And then you have Kisakil CR here, about $90, going up to $92. Not too bad. The CR does look absolutely gorgeous, by the way. I own one. I've actually pulled it on stream, which was really awesome. Now you have Trouble Sunny Starlight Rare here, about $258, $260, going up to $285. It is also Starlight Rare from Burst of Destiny, which was a beloved set. People absolutely loved it. You know, people try to put Burst, Rise of the Duelist, and Power of the Elements in the same category as top tier sets, and I really don't blame them for $280. And then the last card we have here today is Necromana King. This card I actually saw was resolved because it was sent to the graveyard because of Ishizu, and it just became their end phase, and I just found that absolutely hilarious. That the format is so bad, we have to hope that a card gets milled like this so that we could play our turn. Because if I see another, because the amount of people that I've seen take 7 minutes on their opponent's turn, mind you, playing tier issue is just ridiculous. $2.50, $3. I love this card. Is it degenerate? Yes, but it's like a good kind of degenerate. It's kind of what we need at this point. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this market watch. I know it was shorter, but I still want to give you guys something over the weekend. On Monday, be prepared for at least, hopefully, a 30, a 35, maybe 40-minute market watch, because I want to go over some old sets. I want to go over some of you guys' suggestions. So leave a bunch of suggestions in the comment section below, because I love it when you guys tell me to go over stuff, you know, because I love learning about this game in the secondary market, especially because sometimes I can't keep up with it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.